Woody Wommack, joined by Sam Spiegelman, covers Louisiana and Texas for the Rivals.com national site. Sam, how you holding down the fort there in lovely New Orleans?
Is it halftime yet? Is it time for a break? Like we just put pause on the day for just a minute?
Now, I think we got like at least 6 more hours of, of this to go. So we are right in the heart of it. The first big surprise of the day, from your perspective, EJ Smith picks Stanford over Texas A&M, and this could have a major domino effect. Kind of tell us about the why EJ is going to go to Stanford and how it could affect the rest of the SEC.
Yeah, I would say throughout the spring and the summer, Stanford was definitely the leader in the clubhouse for EJ. Um, he made all of his official visits that he wanted to, with the exception of Stanford, because you can't officially visit there until you sign. So that'll be a January visit. But he did squeeze in an unofficial visit last month for one of their final games. Obviously, a lot of momentum since then. Listen, up until last week, it's felt like this was A&M's race to win. As you know, we had the stories in the queue. We thought it was A&M. It's not completely surprising to see Stanford gain ground late, but when you think of what EJ Smith brings to the table, the obvious comparison is Christian McCaffrey, this versatile running back, all-purpose back, slot receiver, punt return, kick return guy. He does everything. Rivals 250 kid. I think that's what kind of sold him, not only education, but the chance to kind of replicate what McCaffrey did so many years ago in Palo Alto.
So we thought if he went to Texas A&M, that meant Zach Evans was going to LSU. Now he doesn't pick them. Should LSU be worried about Zach Evans, a 5-star running back who's not announcing until next week or 2 weeks from now? Are they now on notice that he might be going to Texas A&M?
Yeah, things just got a little bit more murkier and harder to read on the Zach Evans front. So we're back at square one with Zach. We don't know if he signed today. Obviously, he is keeping everything confidential. North Shore's signing day already wrapped up. I've only seen that one person from North Shore had signed today, Corey Flagg, to Miami, where he's been committed since the summertime. So Zach Evans, whether he signed today or not, if he did sign today, it would potentially symbol that he picked A&M because EJ Smith was going to Stanford. Now, EJ could have went to Stanford, on his own, but I think that LSU has to be worried. I know that they have begun to speak to other running backs across the country. They have Plan Bs and Plan Cs in place. Obviously, Zach Evans has been the priority target for them for 3 years. And they have had momentum since October when we thought that he might commit after his official visit. Now we head into the Under Armour All-American Game announcement with Texas A&M and LSU probably neck and neck for the 5-star running back. And, my gut right now says it's leaning toward A&M, but it's Zach Evans, and there's a lot of time before the Under Armour game. Things could easily change one way or the other if he didn't sign today.
Well, this is why every fan base needs to pay attention, because if you're like a Kansas fan, you're like, who cares about EJ Smith going to Stanford? Well, next thing you know, what if Zach Evans goes to Texas A&M and then LSU tells Asad Clayton, hey, wait, we might have a spot for you here. Next thing you know, Kansas loses like their highest rated commit. So everything has like a reaction from on signing day when things are going down like this.
Yeah, Ashad, even though he's committed to Colorado, he is the priority target for Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
But no, if one thing when this first early signing period came around was if you don't sign in December, some schools don't even consider you committed. I wouldn't put Ashad so far into that category, but if he didn't sign and he really wanted to be in Boulder, he could have signed. So I would say that LSU, if it's starting to lose with Zach Evans, I could see them circle back to a guy like Ashad Clayton, who just went off for 200-plus yards, 3 touchdowns in the Superdome in the Class 4A state title game. He's had an excellent senior campaign after a pretty serious knee injury. It's going to become interesting. There's a lot of really good running backs still left on the board that didn't sign today. LSU needs a running back still. They do not have a single one. And of course, if you're Texas A&M and Zach Evans maybe told you that he's in and didn't sign today, you can't feel too confident until he finally puts the pen to paper. It's still a long way to go with Zach Evans, and obviously, like you said, there's a domino effect for all these other highly ranked guys that are wanted by Colorado, Kansas, LSU, A&M, so on and so forth.
Yeah, I had already put him as flipping to Kansas in my mind, so I guess that hasn't happened yet. That's my fault. All right, Sam. So yeah, we got to wait till 6:30 Eastern to find out what he's doing.
I will be passed out on a couch somewhere by then, so you don't have to worry about me. Just if the story is in the queue, if whatever happens, someone just press publish for me and fire out a tweet or something.
We might be in the emergency room with Mike Farrell after he has a heart attack, drinking 9 Red Bulls. So, so we'll see. Somebody will get it done.
He's
All
really
right,
giving Coach Joe a run for his money on that Red Bull sponsorship, huh?
yeah, he's. I think he's far and away. He's had like 4 or 5 coffees already, and he said, "I'm saving the Red Bulls for this afternoon." So yeah, Mike is putting his heart to the test. All right, Sam. Thanks for joining us. You can follow Sam on Twitter at Sam Spiegs. And be sure to check everything out here on Rivals.com because it's never ending. We got all kinds of drama. It's signing day. We love it.